Hi, this is Jen from Behind the Scenes Tarot, and thanks for joining us on the Letting It Go series. This series is timeless, so whenever you find yourself coming across this message and you're going through a transition of your own, this is the right place to be to help you work through some of those emotions and some of the things that are potentially fearful and holding us back from moving forward into this brand new adventure that we're all moving into. I wanted to kind of touch on a subject called suffering in silence. Gosh, aren't we really good at doing that, right? We don't tell anybody what we're going through. And sometimes change can be scary, especially when you're doing it alone. Uh, and I wanted to see if there was any advice from Spirit for those of us that suffer a little bit in silence. We don't tell others what we're going through. So let's ask the cards. Any advice for those of us who suffer in silence? It's really easy to withhold. It's really easy to not share authentically, especially if we're afraid of rejection or we're afraid of somebody talking us out of the path that we want to go on. But we all kind of need a little bit of support now and again. Whether you go to YouTube to find your support or if you can find it within your personal community. But sometimes we're afraid to do that. We suffer in silence. You don't need to do that anymore. And I want to ask Spirit if you have any advice for those of us who suffer in silence. Three, two, one. Dog. My dog just walked past me and knocked over my camera. Probably to bring a little brevity and lightness to the conversation because it is a heavy topic. So we got a couple of major arcanas here. Queen of Wands. So there's a path that you wish to take, and you're kind of holding on to it. And what this is saying is, as you're going through transition and you're letting something go, and you've got this sort of notion of where you wish to be, it's actually what it's saying is it's acknowledging this. I'm acknowledging that there is a change, there is an ending, there's something finite that you can never go back to. And you've got something else that you're looking forward to. So notice that where you're looking is off in one direction and where you're ending is another. So that's actually a good sign, right? It means that you're closing out one chapter, you're looking at beginning something new, but you're holding on to it. You're holding it within. And what this is saying is be in community, work on things, ask your community to support you, and you'll actually find that they will. This is not saying heartbreak. This is not saying rejection. This is saying allow your community. And I think you kind of knew that coming into this. Suffering in silence, no one needs to do that by themselves. And I think what we often overlook is the fact that our community really does want to be of help to those that they care about. This means that you're choosing people who love and care for you. The Lover's card, it doesn't necessarily need to be romantic. It just means that they support you. It could be a colleague, it could be a neighbor, it could be a friend, it could be your family members, anyone in the community that, thinks the world of you. And this may be asking for help, or it may be saying, I'm doing this on my own. I just need you to support me. Maybe that's all the conversation is just reaching out to people and saying, here's what I'm going through, and asking for what you want from them. Ask your community to support you. Ask your community to champion you. Ask your community to celebrate the victories, the things that you're working on. We're not all mind readers. I know I'm not a mind reader, but I do try and interpret energy. And I also need advice from time to time too. And so this is your friendly reminder to say, go to your community, tell them what you're working on, ask them to support you, and let's see what shows up. Top of the deck. This is reminding us to be authentic. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't gloss it over. Don't sort of say a half truth. This is your reminder to say when you're asking for support, be authentic, bottom of the deck, and let things go. Let it go. Allow your community to support you because you're moving forward. And actually, this is a wonderful card of abundance and love and affinity and all the great things that can come when you ask for support. Just be authentic and truthful. I think that's what the message is. Be your true self. Don't hide anything. Don't say when you're asking for support, don't kind of give a half truth about it. Be real. That's what this is saying. Be real, be authentic, ask for support, ask them what you want your community to provide to you, because I think that they will. So good luck with whatever transition you're going through. You don't have to suffer in silence. It is okay to allow people to come in and help you because ultimately the people who care about you want to support you and champion you and help you move forward. So best of luck as you're going through your own transition. I'm going through one myself, and I'm also inviting my community to help me out. So with that, I'm Jen from Behind the Scenes Tarot. Have a great rest of your day.